Good morning, everybody. Welcome once again to SASKS Academy at South Kent School. 15 National Ice Hockey on YouTube. This morning, the Academy taking on the U15 North Jersey Avalanche from the B Series at the Walpole Arena in the Rodman Arena in Walpole, Massachusetts. Good morning once again, everybody. I'm Wells Aiken. Happy to have you with us here on YouTube this morning. The Academy getting set to take on the U15 North Jersey Avalanche, fresh off 2 wins last weekend at the Yale Showcase. At that showcase, the Academy beat the U15 Neponset Valley River Rats by a score of 4-1, and they also beat the in-state rival Yale Bulldogs by a score of 3-0. So the Academy today taking on another rival from New Jersey this time, North Jersey Avalanche, and let's take a look at the lineups for the two teams as the Academy will look to continue their winning ways, 10-1-1 on the season. And we'll see if that graphic will come up. And our streaming quality this morning is going to be somewhat iffy, as we don't have a great Wi-Fi signal, but we do have enough to get something out, so hopefully you'll get updates as we go here. And let's see if we can get the lineups for these two teams up. Might just take a minute here. But taking a look at the Academy, expecting to get the start in net today would be Bennett Jung. On defense, number 3, Charlie DeRoche. Number 20, Austin Cook. Number 4, Caden Varga. Number 7, Frank Durasevich. Number 6, Josh Steele. Number 5, Aiden Erishman. At forward, number 11, Ryan Miknich. Number 9, Victor Chinekanair. Number 15, Jack Williams. Number 10, Colin Anna. Number 14, Nick DeSantis. Number 19, Will Rinaldi. Number 16, Justin Gordon. Number 22, Jake Stapert. Number 29, Jack Gorton. Number 24, Jaden Boreanaz. Number 37, Felix Gavers. And number 26, Tyler Silverstein. Just taking a look at my hockey rankings. The 15 Nationals moving up to number 6 in the country this week. The 16 Nationals dropping to number 7. Meanwhile, the 18 Nationals moving up to the number 1 ranking in the country. So the 18U team at number 1 in the country. And we'll also take a look at some of the SASKS Academy 15 national leaders. Jack Williams leading the team in points. Nick DeSantis leading the team in assists. Williams also leading in goals. Tommy Aiken leading in goals against and save percentage. And we'll take a look at a new feature called Kings of the Hill. And this features statistics across all 3 SASKS Academy teams and shows you the leaders across all 3 teams at South Kent School. Josh Lawrence leading all point getters. Jack Williams, the leading goal scorer. And Josh Lawrence, I believe, I'm doing this from memory, I believe, leading the school in assists. Meanwhile, both U18 goalies atop the goalie leaders in both save percentage and goals against average. And teams warming up here as we get set to get underway from Walpole Arena. It's not been an easy morning technically, so we apologize for any technical difficulties, but we hopefully will get you this game action in whatever quality, whatever form we can, and then we'll get you a better quality of broadcast on Monday in 1080p, 60 frames per second, high definition. Take a look to our right at our first look at the North Jersey Avalanche. The 2 goalies, Kyle Saul and Michael Contessa. Hard to get a look at who was starting here for either team, or either goalie for the North Jersey Avalanche, rather. Also still waiting to see whether we're playing halves periods and how many, as there have been no rules published for this B Series showcase. As the Academy gathering around their net one last time to get set to go here. And as we expected, Bennett Jung in the crease for the Academy today. And looks like, based on the appearance of the goalies to my right, that Kyle Saul will get the start for the North Jersey Avalanche. Saul, the former Westchester Express goaltender who played for the Westchester Vipers last year, moving on to the North Jersey Avalanche this season. And we will play 22.5-minute halves, that it looks like here. So Coach Scott Gainey gathering the troops around the bench. And not too much to say to this group. Coach Gainey with a smile on his face there with the players, is kind of lighthearted to start the game. We'll see if that lasts as play gets underway here. As the teams are getting set to go here from the NHL rink at the Rodman Arena in Walpole, Massachusetts. Looks like the Academy will send out Gavers, Gorton, and Anna, with Varga and DeRoche at the points. And Kyle Saul will step into the net for the Avalanche. And the Avalanche will send out Garabed, Lee, and Santaida. And we are set to go here. We are underway from the NHL rink in Rodman Arena, Walpole, Massachusetts. Off the draw, the Academy will control inside their own blue line. That pass through center ice is off the mark, but as it goes under an Avalanche stick, the referee will wave it, and the Academy will control in behind Saul. That is Gorton. Gorton with the puck coming off the wall. He's pressured there. Gives it over for Anna. Anna's shot is blocked. Comes near side now. That chipped up the wall. Anna controls there. And the Avalanche able to chip the puck back to center ice, as DeRoche will control and set a pass up the right wing side for Gorton. Gorton gaining the red line. He will dump it deep and head for a change as Gavers goes in on the forecheck. The Avalanche reverse the sides as Justin Gordon is quick in on the puck off the bench. Gordon bodied off there on the half wall. Puck will come up the left-hand side now, where the Academy will control its center. This is DeSantis. DeSantis coming over the red line. DeSantis walking in over the zone. He passes to his left for Rinaldi. Rinaldi curls along the boards, walks off the wall. Rinaldi shoots and scores! Will Rinaldi gets the Academy off to a quick start, beating Saul short side. And Will Rinaldi getting the early goal here as the Academy goes up 1-0. Just 21 minutes and 31 seconds left to go in this first half. So that's 2 times here in these first 13 games that Rinaldi, with an early goal, has gotten the Academy off to a quick start. The other one you will recall was against the South Florida Hockey Academy, as he got a goal on the opening shift in that game. Off the draw, the Avalanche dump the puck back into the zone. It's chipped around there by Steele. It'll come all the way down in on Saul, so icing will be waived. And Negron will control for the Avalanche and set it out the right wing side. That's Hefferly on the right wing boards for the Avalanche, and now the Academy will control its center. Arisman just inside his blue line, turns for Steele. Steele up for DeSantis. DeSantis has the puck coming to his skates, and he kicks it up ahead, where the Avalanche will just dump it back down the ice for Steele. Steele not quite getting to the red line. He'll shoot that all the way down, and apparently summer icing rules are in effect here, as that was a good 6 feet short of the red line, and no icing will be called. Possibly touched by an Avalanche, but I didn't see that, as Williams moves down the right wing side. Williams moving in. Williams fires high and wide in there as he tries to go short side top shelf on Saul. And in the corner now, the Academy controlling. This is Williams. Williams with backhand pass. That goes off of Saul right to Miknich, and his shot goes wide and into the corner. Puck out in front now, shot in by Trudek-Air, and Saul will smother and hang on. 20-28 left to go here in the first half, and the Academy on top 1-0. Trudek-Air, Miknich, and Williams out there for the Academy now with Durasevich and Varga. Stepping in on the draw for the Avalanche is Lee. And off the draw, Lee will push it ahead, and it will be controlled there by Barua. That's Ethan Barua. And Trudek-Air cycles deep in the corner, and now the Avalanche able to chip back to center. Durasevich will go back to retrieve and skate in behind Jung. Durasevich, backhand pass. Leaves it for Varga. Vargas pass for Miknic is in his skates. Comes back into the zone and chipped out for Miknic now. Miknic up for Chinekanair. And that puck will come back to center where Chinekanair will again control for the Academy. He sends a pass up the right wing side for Varga. He gets it deep and Chinekanair goes to the bench for a change. Glad you're with us this morning here on YouTube on this Saturday morning from the B Series as a shot in on Saul is blockered to the right-hand side. Puck will come back to center now, where DeRoche will control for the Academy. Sends it near side for Silverstein. Silverstein back over for DeRoche. And check that was Arishman initially on the pass over for Silverstein. Now it'll come for DeRoche at the right point. DeRoche moving down the right wing side. DeRoche curling in front. His centering pass is deflected by Saul high into the slot. And back the other way comes Chirazzi. Chirazzi gets a shot in on Jung. He'll smother and hang on, cover up and hang on. 19:13 left to go here in the first half with the Academy on top, 1-0 on the goal by Rinaldi. Stapert out there with Gordon and Silverstein. And off the draw, the Avalanche will control, and a shot that's blocked off a skate. That'll come near side corner where Lee will send it in behind Jung. Arisman will chase there. Arisman chips it up the left wing wall, and Gordon will control now at center. He was almost one-on-one into the zone, but that pass or that gathering attempt by Gordon turned back toward the Academy zone, and Gordon will come up the right wing side now. Gordon coming down the right wing side over the red line. Gordon looking for help. His centering pass is deflected, comes back to the point to Steele, and Steele is offsides, and we'll get a stoppage in play here. 18:45 left to go in the first half with the Academy on top, 1-0. Face off just outside the Avalanche zone. Olsen will step in for the Avalanche against DeSantis. DeSantis wins it over for Rinaldi, sends it back for Steele, who sends it over for Durasevich. Durasevich down the left wing, right wing side, sends it left wing for DeSantis, now back for Steele. Steele shot in on Saul, that's turned aside, far side corner. Avalanche will chip it up, but not out as Steele keeps it in there. He sends it deeper, tipped on goal by DeSantis over the right shoulder of Kyle Saul. In front now, shot in on goal. And that's a goal right there as Justin Gordon pots that goal. Not sure if the speed of the shot fooled Saul there or what. Wasn't much on that shot, but kind of an off-speed pitch. Gets in by Saul on the far side. And the Academy going on top 2-0 here. 18:21 left to go in the first half. So a good start for the Academy here against this North Jersey Avalanche team as Gavers stepping in on the draw. Gavers in there against Santaita. Varga will control for the Academy now, and he just dumps it to center where the Avalanche will control, and Santaita will dump it in behind Jung. Varga near side now, sends it up for Gordon rather. And out of the zone will come Anna. Anna up the right wing side. Colin Anna skating in around Lee. Check that, Negron. Anna, far side corner. Anna sending it deeper. In front. Shot in on goal by Gavers. That's deflected wide. Gordon now controlling. Sends it over for Anna. Puck will come up the left wing side now where the Avalanche have a partial break. This is Chirazzi. Chirazzi's backhander is sent wide as it'll come over to the right-hand side for Santaita. He'll dump it deeper behind Jung, and the Academy will come out right-hand side. This is Gordon. Gordon sending it over for Anna. Anna will dump it in, and Gavers will head in on his horse on the forecheck as the Academy goes to the bench for a change here. Gavers effectively gaining control of the puck. 1-on-3. Nice job by Felix Gavers on the forecheck there. Pass off the wall to Williams. Williams walking out front. Puck bounces off his stick, and the Avalanche chip it back up the boards where Arishman will keep it in there for the Academy. That is Potter for the Avalanche. His pass is picked off by Chinekanair and now bounces for Miknic. Miknic sends it deep in the zone where Barua will chase for the Avalanche. Barua in behind Saul. Loses possession of the puck there as Chinekanair will come off the wall. Chinekanair walking in. Chinekanair, the shot, that goes high and over the goal. Not sure Saul ever saw that as Chinekanair used the defenseman as a screen. Off back to the point now. Arishman with a slap shot. His shot hits a leg in front. Backhand saved by Saul. That'll go near side corner off the stick of Chinekanair. And in behind it will come now for Miknic. Miknic walks out in front, turns and shoots, and Saul fights that one off and covers up. 16:33 left to go here in the first half, and the Academy on top 2-0. So the Academy playing 3 games this weekend. The second game will be this afternoon against the Rochester Coalition, and then they will take on the Philadelphia Junior Flyers tomorrow midday. As the Academy sends out DeSantis with Rinaldi and Gordon off the draw. The Avalanche will control, send it around far side for Steele. Steele with a hard hit there along the boards, but the Avalanche are able to chip the center. Lee chasing for the Avalanche, and now Gordon will control for the Academy. Gordon now through center to DeSantis. DeSantis coming around the left wing side. DeSantis pulls up, sends a shot pass across for Gordon, and that didn't connect, and the Avalanche will control near side corner now. Sending it far side where Rinaldi will chase for the Academy. Comes out in front, shot by Gordon is off a skate and comes near side now. Gordon controlling on the wall, he centers it out front. And Rinaldi's shot is blocked there. Rinaldi regains control on the wall. Rinaldi walking off the wall. Will Rinaldi coming in. Will Rinaldi along the right wing boards. He sends it across. Shot it on goal. That's blockered aside by Saul off the stick of Steele. And now the Avalanche will momentarily control in behind Saul before turning it over to Stapert. Stapert cycles low for DeSantis. DeSantis coming up the wall. Right dancing along the blue line. Nice job to keep it in there by DeSantis. Back for Varga. His shot deflected aside by Saul, and the Avalanche will send that all the way down. Icing is waved as they say that went off the stick of Josh Steele, and it will come in below the Academy goal line, and Steele will come back out of his own left wing side. Long headman pass intended for Silverstein. That's a little bit out of his reach, and Silverstein will battle along the near side wall with Gavers. Controlling there now is Chiarazzi. Chiarazzi sends it up the right wing side for Garabed. Garabed will dump it deeper for the Avalanche, and DeRoche will chase in the far corner for the Academy. DeRoche battling there along with Stapert, and finally DeRoche will come up with the puck. He'll send it over for Erisman and back to DeRoche, who comes up the left wing side now. That puck is turned over there. The Avalanche come in, shot fought off there by Jung. As the puck will come near side corner and in behind the net, Erisman will chase there for the Academy. Erisman chips it up the left wing wall, and the Academy looks to have a 2-on-1 here. This is Stapert with Silverstein. The Silverstein does a nice job to stay on side. Pass it, escapes backhander. That's blocked aside by Saul, and will go in behind the net for Chiarazzi. Chiarazzi chips it around the boards further for Durasevich as he sends it cross point. And coming late from the bench is Gordon, who's able to keep the puck in as he beats Steele to that puck along the left wing point. The Academy battling in deep. Gordon battling there with Silverstein. Gordon able to come up with the puck. Good work there by Jack Gordon as he's leveled and sent hard to the ice. Coming off the wall now is Colin Anna. Anna walking out in front, and Saul will squeeze that one off under his left arm, and we'll get a stoppage here. 13:52 left to go in the Academy on top 2-0 from the Beast Series at the NHL rink at Rodman Arena in Walpole, Massachusetts. Face-off coming to the left of Saul. Jack Gordon will step in for the Academy, and Olsen will step in for the Avalanche. Olsen wins the draw back for Lee. Lee will look at his options and doesn't have any, so he just dumps it up the left side boards. Durasevich unable to handle the bouncing puck there as it will come back to center, and the Avalanche chip it all the way down where Steele will control in behind Jung for the Academy. Steele sends it around for Boreanaz. Boreanaz in the far corner chips it back around near side. Gordon there. Lee now, backhander in. That's deflected high out front, and that'll come out the right wing side for Gordon. Gordon sends a pass across the ice for Boreanaz. Boreanaz trouble fielding that puck as it'll go into the far corner, and Anna will chase there for the Academy. Avalanche gain control and dump it around near side now, and are able to chip back to center. This is Hefferly. Hefferly hit hard there by Boreanaz. Nice hit by Jaden Boreanaz on Nick Hefferly there. He never saw that hit coming. On the right wing side now is Chinekadere. Chinekadere streaking in. Chinekadere pulls up, walks to the front. Chinekadere shoots. And we got a goal. Chinekadere scores as the enthusiasm from the referees is a little lackluster this morning, barely pointing at the net on that goal, so it was hard to tell from this vantage point whether or not it went in or not. You guys are getting paid. You can't point directly at the net, so we can tell whether or not it's a goal. Unless they're doing this for free. 12:46 left to go in the Academy on top, 3-0 on a goal by Chinekadere there. As the Avalanche, Lee sends it far side now. It's controlled there by Brennan. Brennan sends up the right wing side for Santaita. Santaita backhands one wide of the net. Jung might have gotten a piece of that, steered it to his left as the Academy comes up the right-hand side now. Williams bodied off there as the puck gets chipped up the wall by the Avalanche, and they come back the other way. Santaita sends it up for Chiarazzi. Chiarazzi with a shot in on Jung. He'll deaden that puck and hang on, and we'll get a stop at Cheer. 12:15 left to go in the first half, and the Academy on top, 3-0. Face off to the left of Jung. DeSantis out there with Rinaldi, Durasevich, and Gordon, as well as DeRoche. Off the draw. The Academy will push it into the corner. DeSantis battles there, and he'll come up with the puck. DeSantis dancing off the wall. Moves into the slot, sends it up the right wing side for Rinaldi. Rinaldi's headband pass for Gordon is picked off and sent back deep in behind the Academy goal line, where DeRoche will send it up the right wing boards. Durasevich handling it there. He has his pocket picked by Potter. Durasevich and Potter battle along the right wing wall. Then Durasevich comes back the other way. He'll join the rush as Gordon moves in. Gordon with a high shot. That's blocker down by Saul. Reaching high above his right side to blocker that one down to the ice. And DeRoche will send it up the right wing side for Rinaldi. That pass a bit too far. And again, apparently summer icing rules in effect, as that probably should have been icing. But we'll play on here from the NHL rink at Walpole, Massachusetts, as the Avalanche come up the right wing side. This is Edward Lee for the Avalanche. Puck at his skates as Gordon tries to gain control, but Lee does enough spin around as to fool Gordon, and ultimately gains control. Shot down in on Jung, and DeRoche will take in behind Bennett Jung, the netminder from Nashville, Tennessee. The Academy coming up the right wing side. This is Rinaldi. Rinaldi chips for DeSantis. DeSantis coming down the right wing side. DeSantis walking in, gives back for Rinaldi. Rinaldi fires, and Saul turns that aside. Coming back to the point now is Varga. Varga sends it in left wing side for DeSantis. His backhand shot is fanned on, and that'll come near side now, where Varga will step up and pinch and keep it in the zone, as Anna will walk off the wall. Anna sending it far side for DeSantis. DeSantis chips further for Gordon. Gordon with some good battles along the wall in the offensive zone forecheck today. Comes back to Varga, goes off a skate, and then ultimately off of Gordon and deflects wide. Gavers steps into that one, and that goes wide right of the net as the Academy, check that, as the Avalanche will control and will come out of the zone now. This is Garabed through center. Garabed for the Avalanche. Garabed moving in now. His shot in on Jung, and Jung will glove that and hang on. 10:08 left to go here in the first period, and the Academy on top, 3-0. Face-off will come to Jung's left. And stepping in on the draw is Gavers. Gavers chips that to his right, shot by Potter. Goes off a skate and goes near side corner, where Gavers will battle behind the net. Erishman joining the fray. Erishman battling there with Olsen. Gavers comes up with it and sends it around near side. Centering pass, and Jung with the right pad stop there, turns that aside. Good stop there by Bennett Jung on the surprising centering pass as Colin Anna comes down the left wing side now. Anna drops it back for Gordon. Gordon tries to go to the middle. No success there, but the puck will come near side now, where Gavers is unable to control, and Potter will come up the left wing wall for the Avalanche. Potter sends it down the left wing side, in behind Aiden Erishman. Erishman will chase there for the Academy. Erishman sends it around for Durasevich. Durasevich up the left wing side for Boreanaz. Boreanaz chips to center for Stapert. Stapert shot is deflected wide, far side corner, and the Academy will chase in behind netminder Kyle Saul. Stapert battling there as the Academy forces turnover. Durasevich walking now. Durasevich centers for Stapert. He fans on the shot, and the puck will go into the corner for Gordon. Gordon's centering pass is picked off by the Avalanche, and Chiarazzi chasing, may have a partial break, but he's beat to the puck by Durasevich. Good work there by Durasevich to get to the puck ahead of Chiarazzi, and the Academy will come into the zone. Gavers is offsides, but he's able to pull up before the puck enters the zone and regroup at center. Boreanaz will tip this deeper for the Academy, and Negron will chase for the Avalanche. Negron coming out of the zone. Negron over the center red line. Negron tries to go around Steele, and does, but loses possession of the puck. Centering pass there, nobody home, as DeRoche tips it up for Williams, right-hand side. Williams' pass goes off the skate of Garabed, and DeRoche will try again for Williams. This time Jack tips it ahead, And the Avalanche will control along the right wing side. Pass back through center. Williams intercepts there and runs into Chidekadere, but he continues onto the zone. Williams with a dangle, backhand shot. That's fought off by Saul. Near side, check that far side now. Chidekadere walking in. Chidekadere sends it back to the point, shot by DeRoche. That'll go near side corner. The Avalanche will control. And the Academy now will possess, come off the wall, and Chidekadere walking in. Chidekadere with a shot back against the grain. That's off the mark and comes near side now. Miknich dumps it deeper. Chidekadere in the corner. He gets help from Williams. Avalanche player on top of the puck, and we may get a whistle here, but looks like the referees want them to play on. And Chidekadere battling there with Williams as that puck is sent around, and Steele not able to keep it in at the point, and that gets chipped up into the Avalanche bench with 7:13 left to go here in the first half, and the Academy on top 3-0. Rinaldi with a goal, Gordon with a goal, and Chidekadere with a goal. There are your three goal scorers for the Academy as the faceoff will come to the right of Saul. DeSantis out there with Rinaldi and Gordon. Varga and Erishman at the point. Off the draw, DeSantis will tie up his man, and Rinaldi will come in for the Academy, but the Avalanche are able to control, and this will come near side now. Off the wall, DeSantis centers it for Rinaldi. He's not able to catch up with that one, and Rinaldi will come back through center. Rinaldi leaves it for Gordon. Gordon with a move there at the blue line. Centers for DeSantis. That shot goes off a skate, goes far corner. The Avalanche sending it in behind Saul, where DeSantis will chase near side. DeSantis bodied hard there. DeSantis walking off the wall. DeSantis backhander. Traffic in front. Teams battling for the loose puck. Saul so far equal to the task. Puck comes out high for Gordon. Gordon sends it back to the point for Varga. Varga with a shot. That goes off a stick. That'll come to Rinaldi. Rinaldi turns and fans on the shot. And the Avalanche will come back to center. That is Hefferly. Hefferly will dump it in near side corner where Jung will retrieve for the Academy. Jung sends it up the far side for Rinaldi. And Rinaldi able to tip that deeper as the Avalanche will come out of the zone. Avalanche sending up the left wing side. That out of the reach of everybody. And we'll get our first icing call of the game here with 6:02 left to go in the first half. And the comments coming from the Avalanche bench for the referees are not kind, as there have been several icings committed by the Academy that have not been called, and that is the first icing the referees choose to call, as the Academy has a 3-0 lead here in the faceoff to the left of Kyle Saul. So Gavers out there with Anna and Gorton, Durasevich and Steele at the points. Chiarazzi stepping in on the draw for the Avalanche. Lee battling behind the net with Gorton. Lee turns it for Chiarazzi. And the Avalanche will send back near side for Lee. Lee chased off there by Gavers. Avalanche go far side, now come near side. Centering pass up the left-hand side for Potter is too far and goes to Durasevich. Durasevich in his own defensive zone. Backhander chip up the left-hand side, and that looked like interference as Colin Anna never had possession of the puck, and he got flattened. But no call and replay on here, as this is Darabed coming up the right wing side, and the Academy now controlling along their right wing side. Durasevich with a pass up for Gavers. Gavers moving in on the right wing side. Gavers dancing to the middle, just losing control of the puck, and he'll chase far side. Avalanche dumping it back around near side where Gordon will chase for the Academy. Not able to get to that puck as it'll come back to center now. And Olsen will chip it further ahead in behind Jung and Steele now for the Academy coming out the left wing side. Josh Steele, his pass is picked off there by Santaida. And Durasevich will send it right side now for Stapert. Stapert moving down the right wing side. Stapert moving and looking for his first goal of the year. That goes over the net, over the left shoulder of Kyle Saul and out the far side where Silverstein battles along the wall there with Boreanaz. Silverstein and Boreanaz, as the puck comes off the wall and back into the zone, come the Avalanche. This is Ray. Ray sends it around far side. Academy will regain possession behind Jung. Pass up the right wing side for Silverstein. Comes back to Stapert. Stapert through center. Stapert tries to go through a defender. Stapert in the corner chases, and the Avalanche will chip it far side. Boreanaz will chase there for the Academy. And the Avalanche will come up with the puck and come to center. Teams battle at center ice before that puck is dumped in behind Jung, and DeRoche will chase with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the opening half. As the centering pass by DeRoche is picked off by Lee, but DeRoche will retrieve and continue on into the zone. Drop pass for Miknich, shot, and that is blocked near side corner as Miknich will come out of the corner and send it far side for Williams. Williams sends it further for Miknich. Miknich in the near side corner now. He's bodied off there by Baruha, or check that, that's Burkhan. As off the wall comes Chedekader. Chedekader sending in for a cutting DeRoche, and that backhander is turned aside by Saul as the Avalanche will control in the far corner. Puck set up the left wing side now, and on the break is Chiarazzi. Bennett Jung comes out to play it, and he sends it up the right wing side. Good play there by Jung to avoid the break-in by Chiarazzi as Chinekanair walks in right wing side, drops for Miknich. Miknich centers for Williams, and that pass goes off his stick and out the right-hand side, where Garabed will dump it high and over the net past Jung. The Avalanche, Garabed now Chedekader for the Academy. Chedekader chips for Williams. Williams hit from behind there by his counterpart, Garabed. 2-15s battling along the near side half wall. And the good guy 15 comes off the wall with it. Williams goes around one defender but can't get around the other. Is good stick work by the Avalanche defender there to knock the puck off of Jack Williams' stick as he tried to dance by. Duracevic not able to gain control on the forecheck, and Santaida battling for the Avalanche, and now Potter near side as Santaida will tip it ahead. Santaida's shot, that's turned aside by Jung. And DeSantis hit hard there in front. Puck lost and shot in on Jung, and Jung will smother and hang on. 2:25 left to go here in the opening half, in the Academy on top 3-0. Some sustained pressure there by the Avalanche, really their first sustained pressure. They have had a few shots in on Jung, but that's the first zone time of more than 10 or 15 seconds where the Avalanche were able to get a couple scoring opportunities. Up the left wing side now. That puck is pushed ahead by Gordon, and Gordon racing, and Saul comes out to play it. And a good play, Kyle Saul there to beat the onrushing Justin Gordon to the puck as DeSantis comes back across the blue. DeSantis' shot back against the grain. Saul gets a pad on that. That'll come back to the point now, and that's chipped ahead, where the Avalanche will control at center momentarily, but now Arisman sends it up the right-hand side as the teams turn the puck over to each other back and forth. Josh Steele now, far corner. Steele, he's bodied off there by Lee. DeSantis comes in to help out. He'll come away with the puck, and DeSantis will skate up through center. DeSantis coming over the center red line. He's got Rinaldi on the right side. DeSantis drops for Rinaldi. Rinaldi cuts the center. Nice dangle by Rinaldi. Rinaldi with a good shot there as Saul fought that one off with the left shoulder. Rinaldi with a deceptive move high in the slot to get free. And Kyle Saul making a nice stop there, challenging Rinaldi on the left wing side of the ice. Rinaldi coming out of the corner now. Rinaldi walking in front. That shot is blocked. Loose puck. Rinaldi shoots. That's turned aside, and that'll come near side for Santaida. He'll send it up the left side for Lee. It'll come back to DeRoche at the point. Charlie DeRoche walking in. DeRoche looking for options. Nothing there as he's challenged and sends it near side into the corner now. DeRoche still controlling for the Academy. DeRoche looking to center. Comes over for Gordon. Gordon tries to turn it back for DeSantis. That goes off Anna's stick. Shot in on goal. That's blocked off a shin pad. That'll come back to an Avalanche defenseman who will send it all the way down. And we'll get another icing call here with 52 seconds left to go in the first half. And the Academy on top 3-0. Again, goals by Rinaldi, Gordon, and Chinekanair. So that faceoff will come back in the zone to the left of Kyle Saul, who is taking a moment to adjust some equipment. The Academy for the final 52 seconds or so will send out Gavers, Anna, and Gordon, DeRoche, and Varga at the points. Right wing wall, Anna will chip it further. Baruha will send it around right wing side. And out comes Santaida for the Avalanche. Santaida moving in. Santaida tries to get around DeRoche, not able to do so as Charlie bodies him off to the far side corner. Teams battling in the corner. Anna will come away with the puck for the Academy. His backhand pass up the left wing wall for Gavers. Gavers coming in with Gordon, drops for Gordon. Gordon looking for Anna, shoots, tries to go 5-hole on Saul. He turns that aside, and that'll come near side corner. Now centering pass is picked off there by the Avalanche, and they will come back to center. This is Potter moving up the left wing side. Potter chips it deep into the zone. Final 12 seconds of the half, as we'll get a whistle here. And looks like that was an icing call. So after half of the first half with no icing calls, we've had 3 of them here in the final 10 minutes or so. What have we got? We got a penalty here? No, we don't have an icing call. We've got a penalty. One referee went for... Academy controlling off the draw as Durosevich is going to go off. Didn't see what that call was. Maybe a trip as the final buzzer sounds, and the Academy will have a minute 50 seconds left to kill on the penalty. We're going to take a break for an ice cut here. So the Academy on goals by Trinecanair, Rinaldi, and Gordon, taking a 3-0 lead here into the locker room as the teams will head to get some words from head coach Scott Gainey and assistant coach John O'Connor. We'll get an ice cut. We'll take a break here. So the score 3-0 from the NHL rink at Rodman Arena in Walpole. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Stay with us, everybody. Teams coming back onto the ice here as we get start the second half from the NHL rink at the Rodman Arena in Walpole, Massachusetts. Looking on the Olympic rink behind us with 21:57 left to go in the second half, the Mid-Fairfield Junior Rangers and the Philadelphia Flyers playing to a scoreless tie right now as the Avalanche have taken the ice and the Academy waiting to come back on. So the Academy coming back out on the ice with a 3-0 lead. Again, goals by Rinaldi got it going. And the second goal added by Gordon. And Chidekadere capped off the scoring in the first half to give the Academy that 3-0 lead here. As we'll see if the Academy can add to it or if the Avalanche have a comeback in mind as we get set to go here. And behind us, the Junior Flyers on a power play against the Rangers. Again, that game scoreless in the second half. So teams waiting on the officials to get going here. One official is on the ice, the other still not out, and the ice still looking a little bit damp. So looks like we have both referees back out on the ice now. We are set to go here. So the Avalanche, if they are going to come back in this game, are looking to get a power play goal here. They have 1:50 of power play time left as Durasevich remains in the box for, I believe it was a trip. Didn't see the signal. These aren't the most enthusiastic referees I've ever seen. And we'll see who the Academy sends out for the PK. They're going to send out DeSantis, Rinaldi, Steele, and DeRoche. And we'll see who the Avalanche send out for their final 1:50 of their power play. Looks like Garabed, Santaita, Lee, Ray, and Chiarazzi. And we are set to go here as the puck is down and the teams are underway here in the second half as DeSantis comes through center. And that controlled by the Avalanche. That's Chiarazzi. Chiarazzi sends it in behind the net where Ray will control for the Avalanche. Ray leaves it for Santaita. Santaita leaves it back for Ray. Ray having trouble with the puck on the still damp ice as Chiarazzi will circle in behind Saul and come out right wing side. Chiarazzi's errant pass comes right to Chidekadere and then all the way back to DeRoche. He'll send it in behind Kyle Saul, and the Avalanche and Academy will chase there. DeSantis controlling, but that turned over and taken by Negron as Negron sends it up left wing side for Garabed, and he'll dump it deeper into the zone for the Avalanche as DeRoche will control right hand side. DeRoche sends a pass. That'll go all the way down, and no icing obviously as the Academy still killing a minute of penalty time. And controlling there is Chidekadere. He centers for Miknich. Miknich controlling in behind Saul. Miknich walking out from the near side post. Miknich's centering pass is deflected back to center ice where Chiarazzi will chase there for the Avalanche. Now Negron will dump it in offsides. The Academy will control, and they will fire it all the way down with 36 seconds left on the penalty to Durasevich. Kyle Saul turns that up the left-hand side. That comes to Potter. Potter bodied off hard there by Williams, and Erishman will dump the puck all the way back down to the left of Kyle Saul. Saul will field it in behind and leave for Ray. Miknich battling there. Miknich chips it up for Williams. Williams in below the goal line. Williams in behind Saul. Williams looking out front. Williams turns and fires. That turned aside by Saul, and that's going to go up into the netting. And we'll get a stoppage here and a face-off to the right of Kyle Saul with 6 seconds left on the penalty to Frank Durasevich. So for the final 6 seconds, Williams will stay out there with Miknich, with DeRoche and Steele at the points. The Avalanche will counter with Olsen in on the draw. Olsen's draw, one back, but the Academy able to control as Miknich, battling there, sends it near side for Potter. Potter not able to control, but now Burkhan will send it into the zone for the Avalanche. The Academy along the left wing side, Ryan Miknich controlling there. Miknich sends it up the boards, kept in at the point, shot in on goal, that's blocked out high by Steele. That'll come out for Miknich and ultimately to Barua, as that'll come back in the zone for DeRoche. DeRoche Chips it left side as Steele delivers a punishing hit there on Kelly, it looked like, and back the other way comes DeRoche through center. DeRoche over the near side blue line. DeRoche back for Williams. Williams with a pass on the left wing side for a streaking Ryan Micknich, and that in his skates, not able to control. Micknich now turns it for DeRoche, or Chinekanair rather. Coming out of the zone now, the Academy will control Arisman at center ice. Arisman chips it further ahead, and Chiarazzi will take for the Avalanche. Negron now. Negron sends it up the left wing side for Barua. Arisman has to go off his helmet, and Arisman will control near side corner for the Academy. Arisman sends it around for Jurasevich. Jurasevich up the left wing side for Anna. Anna for Gordon. Gordon moving in over the blue line. Gordon walking in. Gordon steps to the middle and is bodied off there, checked off there by Santaida, and he'll chip it out of the zone for Lee. Edward Lee coming down the right wing side as he pulls up trying to avoid the hit there, and Santaida will go in and battle with Gavers. Trip behind the net there on the Avalanche. No call from the officials, as that puck will come out of the zone and back to center, where it will be controlled by Negron for the Avalanche. Negron sends it right wing side for Brennan. Brennan chips up the center. Gorton kicks it ahead for Anna. Anna moving in. Anna's shot goes off a skate and goes near side corner. Colin Anna in the near side corner for the Academy. He circles, dumps deeper, and coming out of the corner is Gavers. Gavers dumps it back for Anna. Now back to Varga. Deep for Anna. Anna along the right side hash marks. His shot is blocked there, and he's bodied off the puck, but now comes off the wall. Anna walking in. Centering pass for Gordon. Gordon backhands one in, and Saul turns that aside, as that will come to the right wing side. Now the Avalanche try to clear, and that'll bounce over the stick of Jurasevich and back to center, where Gavers will control and send near side for Varga. Varga circling in behind netminder Bennett Jung. Up the right wing side now for Rinaldi. Rinaldi, headman pass for Justin Gordon. Gordon walking in. His shot is blocked high and over the right-hand side. Puck back out in front, shot in on goal, and Saul fights that one off, as Gordon now controls along the left wing boards. Down low for DeSantis. DeSantis gets some help and chips it further. And the Avalanche will send it back to center, where Steele will have the puck bounce over his stick, and Chiarazzi tries to come up with the puck and is unable to do so, but the puck goes up into the bench, and we'll get a stop and cheer. 17:48 left to go in the second half, and the Academy on top, 3-0. Goals by Rinaldi, Gordon, and Chinekanair. Off the draw, the Academy will control. Erishman will fire that one all the way down, and apparently we're back to summer icing rules. Either that or it hit a body, as it goes in behind Saul. Avalanche coming out the right wing side. Burkhan. Now Brennan. Baruha. Now to Burkhan. Burkhan sends it back down, all the way down. And that icing will be waived as Erishman chases, and Erishman sends it back to center. Erishman's pass for Rinaldi. He's bodied off, but DeSantis will control now for the Academy. Nick DeSantis circles to the left of Jung. DeSantis' clearing attempt goes off an Avalanche stick and all the way down. And so the Academy not getting much going here, coming off their penalty kill early in the half. Content right now just to dump it in deep on the Avalanche. Left-hand side now, Burkhan for the Avalanche. Burkhan sends it far side. Back to Burkhan, now near side for Brennan. Brennan with a shot that goes in and hits Jung right in the mask. He'll smother and hang on. 16:42 left to go here in the second half. The Academy still with a 3-0 lead. Junior Flyers up 1-0 with 15:42 left to go on the other side as they go on the power. Check that, as they kill a penalty. Junior Flyers leading the midfield field. Junior Rangers 1-0. Again, 15:33 left to go in that game. Off the draw, Santaida stepping in against Chinekanair. Chinekanair will win that, and it'll come back all the way down to Kyle Saul. Saul will tee it up there for Ray. Ray setting up behind Saul, leaves it for Santaida. Santaida sends it up the right-hand side for Chiarazzi, and Garabed will chase there. That jumps over the stick of Staper, and Jurasevich now controlling in behind Jung. Jurasevich sends it up the right-hand side. That out of the reach of Ray, goes all the way down as icing is waved, and the Academy will chase. This is Chinekanair coming off the wall now. Chinekanair has that puck poked out of his reach, and Varga will chase back for the Academy. Varga sends it up the right wing side. That just goes off of Ray as the teams trade possession of the puck back and forth here. No one with any real control or attack zone time. As Negron leaves it for Santaita, and he'll come up and out of the zone. Negron now for the Avalanche. Negron coming back through center. Negron will chip it deep in past Varga, and Jurasevich will chase for the Academy. Jurasevich turns it back up the right wing side. Stapert will chase there for the Academy. Stapert hooked, held, and hounded there as he's not able to get to the puck, and Jurasevich will circle back inside his blue line for the Academy. The Academy sending up the right wing side for Stapert. Silverstein chips it back for Stapert. Stapert moving in. Stapert shot goes off a stick and goes high and off the glass far side. Comes back to the point now where Justin Gordon will control, and we'll get a high stick call here with 15:15 left to go in the second half, and the Academy on top 3-0. And the Academy will get their first power play of the game as Negron will go for high sticking. At 8 minutes, 15 seconds of the second half. Stepping in on the draw is Lee against Williams. Also out there is DeSantis, Chernekanair, DeRoche, and Jurasevich. Puck comes back to the point. Charlie DeRoche there over for Jurasevich. Jurasevich along the left wing wall. Jurasevich turns it for DeRoche. Loses control of the puck momentarily. Down low. Williams chips it across for DeSantis, but he's not able to find the handle. DeSantis back far side now. Shot by Jurasevich. That goes high and wide. Comes back near side now, where Chernekanair will control. Sending it across for Jurasevich. Jurasevich back door for DeSantis. That puck is blocked, and then a nice save by Kyle Saws. It will come back for Jurasevich, and he'll send it near side for Chernekanair. Chernekanair coming off the half wall. Chernekanair sends it deeper for DeSantis. DeSantis avoids Ray there. DeSantis in behind Saul. DeSantis circling, wheeling, dealing. DeSantis walking out in front. Sends it down low for Chernekanair. Chernekanair walks out in front, tries to go short side, and that goes off the side of the net. With just 59 seconds left to go on the power play here for the Academy. Backdoor. Got a second penalty coming up here on the Avalanche. And Saul will make the save and hang on, and we'll get a stoppage in play here. 14:04 left to go. Clock! $13:57 left to go in the half, and the Academy with a two-man advantage for the final. Check that, 42 seconds with a two-man advantage, as the Avalanche pick up another minor penalty there. Off the draw. This is Jurasevich. Jurasevich sends it near side for DeRoche, and that shot off of Saul and up into the netting. We'll get a stoppage here, 13:45 left to go. And 30 seconds left on the man advantage, as the faceoff will come to the right of Saul. Williams off the draw, gets it back to DeRoche. DeRoche walking in, sends it left-hand side now, back to DeRoche. DeRoche at the top of the slot. DeRoche sends it over for Chernekanair. Chernekanair down low for DeSantis. DeSantis back for Chernekanair. Chernekanair walking in, shoots and scores. Victor Chernekanair, near side, short side goal on Kyle Saul, walking right in on goal and puts it past the Avalanche netminder to give the Academy a 4-0 lead. A power play goal by Chernekanair, and that's his second goal of the hockey game. So the Academy will still have a minute 32 left to go on the second penalty to the Avalanche. See if they can add to their lead here. Is off the draw. The Academy will control. That'll come back to Rinaldi. Rinaldi chips it over for Varga, and he'll skate in and set up behind Jung. Varga coming out of the zone, sends it right wing side for Rinaldi. Rinaldi setting up in the zone. Rinaldi walking off the wall, chips it back for Gavers. Gavers sends it down low for Gordon. Gordon walking off the wall, back for Gavers. Gavers looking to go backdoor. And that pass off the mark, headed for Gordon, and that'll come up to Chiarazzi, and he will send it for Santaita. Santaita moving in momentarily, a 2-on-1, but he blows a tire, and the Academy will regain possession as Chiarazzi will dump it in off sides, and the Avalanche will clear with Varga going back to chase for the Academy. Varga sends it up the left wing side. That is Gavers. Gavers loses the puck there. Potter chips it ahead for Chiarazzi. Chiarazzi moving in. Chiarazzi in behind Jung. Centering pass for Olsen, and he fans on that shot attempt, and it rolls in harmlessly on Jung, and he'll cover up and hang on. 35 seconds left on the Academy power play. 12:32 left to go here in the second half, and the Academy with a 4-0 lead. Goals by Chudek. He's got 2. Gordon has 1, and Rinaldi has 1. Off the draw, the Academy sends out Stapert with Gorton and Silverstein, DeRoche and Erishman on defense, as Gorton will control on the near side wall and sends it over for DeRoche. DeRoche over for Erishman. Erishman up the left wing side for Silverstein. And that puck will come all the way back down as DeRoche now sends it over for Erishman. Erishman up the left-hand side for Silverstein, and he's hit hard there as Gordon comes back through center. Gordon with a shot. Left pad stopped by Kyle Saul, and the faceoff will come to his left with 12:04 left to go here in the second half, and the Academy on top 4-0. Stapert out there with Gordon and Silverstein. Steele and Erishman at the points as Gordon will control off the draw. Gordon walking it back to Steele. Steele sends it down low for Stapert. Stapert back to the point for Erishman as the power play ends. Shot in on Saul. He'll smother and hang on. We'll get a whistle here and a stoppage as the Academy not able to convert on the second half of that 5-on-3. They got the power play goal in the first half on the goal by Chudek. 11:53 left to go here in the second half, and Stapert stepping in on the draw. Stapert not able to win that as the Avs will control. Comes to center ice, and Erishman kicks it back in for the Academy, but Chiarazzi moving down the right wing side. He has a man in front, and that is a nice play there by, looked like Tyler Silverstein on the back check. Nice play there to chip the puck out of harm's way as the Avalanche momentarily had a 2-on-1. Might have been Gordon or Silverstein. Couldn't tell if that was 26 or 29. But the Avalanche will control now as Steele will come up the left wing side and sends it right side now for Silverstein. Silverstein gains his own line. He'll curl back and is forced back to center. He'll get help there from Stapert. And Rinaldi will push it deeper now as he chases Negron in behind Saul. The Avalanche coming out the right-hand side now. Avalanche will send it all the way down, and that'll go out of everybody's reach for icing. 10:58 left to go here in the second half from the NHL rink at the Rodman Arena in Walpole, Massachusetts. Glad you're with us this morning on YouTube. We'll be back on this afternoon as the Academy takes on the Rochester Coalition. Off the draw, DeSantis out there with Gordon and Rinaldi. DeSantis chips it back. Rinaldi not able to get to the puck as Varga will send that deeper. The Avalanche controlling in behind Saul. That'll come up the left wing side for Potter. That'll come off the wall now. Backhander by DeSantis, and he scores. DeSantis with the backhander walking across the slot. Chips it up and over the right shoulder of Kyle Saul, and the Academy now with a 5-0 lead. With 10:45 left to go here in the second half. So Boreanaz out there with Gavers and Anna. Erishman and DeRoche at the points. And Santaida will win the draw for the Avalanche. He sends it back for Brennan. Brennan chips it up the right-hand wall, and it'll come to Erishman. Erishman, his pass for DeRoche off the mark, and the Avalanche will push it deeper near side corner. Gavers battling there with DeRoche as Boreanaz looks on. Santaida behind Jung. The Avalanche walking out from behind the net. That is Potter. Rinaldi, check that. That is Anna. Anna pushes it further to center. Nice battle there by Anna. DeRoche along the right wing wall. DeRoche comes down the right-hand side and dumps it all the way in deep, where Anna will chase for the Academy. Anna pressured there by Ray. Gavers, Ray, Anna, and Chiarazzi battle along the far corner. Gavers hauled down there. No call as it comes right out into the slot. And puck bouncing dangerously loose right in front of Kyle Saul, but that'll get pushed to the far side boards as Gavers will chase deep for the Academy. Ray beats him to the puck momentarily, but Anna controls now. Chips it for Gavers, back to Anna. His shot. Not sure if that got it on goal. If it did, Saul made a save, or if it hit a skate out front. As that comes back now for Garabed. Garabed with a shot. That's blocked up high. It'll come back out to center. Negron now will chip it deep into the zone, and Erishman will chase for the Academy as he's hounded there by Chiarazzi. Erishman sends it cross point, up for Chinekanair, up to Miknich, and then for Boreanaz at center. Boreanaz chips it for Miknich. The puck rolls off his stick, and Barua will leave it there for Negron. Negron sends it back for Baruja and back for Negron. Negron left-hand side now up for Edward Lee. That goes off a stick and to center for Frank Durasevich. Now Negron sends it over for Baruja, up for Chiarazzi. And that looked like it bounced up into the Academy bench, but we play on here as Durasevich chips near side for Williams, and now Durasevich coming up the right-hand side. Durasevich and Negron, pressure there by Miknich. Near side wall, Williams battles there. That'll come back to the point. Durasevich had played off the blue line a little bit. That'll come back to center. The Academy will clear and regroup as Williams will chase on the forecheck. Williams hit there by Negron. Nice Hefferly in the chase there for the Avalanche, and pass back through center to Santaida. Santaida moving in. Santaida with a shot short side. That goes wide of the goal and comes back to the point now where the Avs will dump it deeper, and Durasevich will chase for the Academy. Santaida. And that puck will come back to the point now where it's dumped deeper by Ray. Santaida in behind Jung. He's pressured there by Chernekanair. Chernekanair gets help from Steele. Steele comes over with support from Durasevich. Steele up the left wing side. He's pressured there by Potter. Potter pushes that deeper for the Avalanche, and Durasevich coming up high with a hit there. We're going to get a call here on Durasevich as the Academy will touch up in the slot, and they're going to make an interference call on Frank Durasevich with 7:37 left to go here in the second half. The Academy on top 5-0. I'll check that. They're going to call that on Steele. I thought that might have been on the Durasevich hit, but they must have called Steele further up the boards on the interference. So my apologies to Frank Durasevich there. Thought the arms might have come up a little bit, but not enough for a penalty on him, but they had Steele for interference behind the play at 7:37. Off the draw, the Academy will control, and Erishman will fire that all the way down. That'll go to the left of Kyle Saul. He'll watch it come off the end boards, and Ray will chase now for the Avalanche. Dylan Ray leaves it there for Chiarazzi. He sends it up the left wing side for Negron. Negron allows the puck to go up to Garabed, but Garabed doesn't quite get there, and Stapert will send it all the way back down where Ray will retrieve for the Avalanche. Out the right wing side, this is Chiarazzi. Chiarazzi coming through center. Chiarazzi in over the blue line. Chiarazzi tries to go around Gorton. Loses possession of the puck in doing so. Leaves it for Erishman, and that is chipped out of the zone, and Stapert will chase for the Academy as he will wait for the Avalanche to come back towards center ice. This is Chiarazzi now. Chiarazzi coming through center. He'll skate up the right-hand side. He'll dump it in deep off the glove of DeRoche. DeRoche will fire that all the way down right-hand side as the Avalanche not even to gain entry into the zone as we enter the final minute of this power play here. And the puck will come left-hand side for Burkhan. Burkhan chased there by Gavers. Gavers far side. As now Ray will control for the Avalanche. Ray coming to the red line. He doesn't gain the red line, but he'll dump it in on Jung. And Jung will stop that puck and hang on. 38 seconds left to go on the penalty to Steele. 6:15 left to go in the second half, and the Academy on top 5-0. Rinaldi, Gordon, Chinekanair with 2, and DeSantis with a goal. As the faceoff comes to the left of Bennett Jung. Gavers stepping in on the draw. He's out there with DeRoche, Colin Anna, and Durasevich. Chipped deeper by the Avalanche, but DeRoche will control on the left wing wall, and DeRoche will come back through center. DeRoche moving around Baruja. DeRoche all the way into the near side corner. DeRoche centers it. His backhand pass is picked off there, and the Avalanche will come back with numbers momentarily 4-on-2 as Anna is hooked through center ice, but he gains possession of the puck and will come back along the right wing side. Anna drops for Gavers. That is chipped further but not out by the Avalanche as DeRoche steps up there and dumps it deep with 39 left to go on the penalty to Steele. The Avalanche coming up the left wing side. Good hard hit there by Charlie DeRoche. as Brennan's able to squeeze by Himmel on the near side boards. And the Academy coming up the right wing side. This is Frank Durasevich. Durasevich up over the blue line. Durasevich not able to chip that through the defenseman's legs, and the Avalanche are content just to chip it back to center. And again, almost no zone time on this power play for the Avalanche. Very successful kill for the Academy as DeSantis moves back through center, drops it for Gordon, and Chiarazzi comes through center. Chiarazzi on the left wing side. Chiarazzi hit there by Varga as the Academy will come up the left-hand side now. Justin Gordon streaking up the left-hand side. Justin Gordon's got a step on the left-hand side. Gordon with a shot, right shoulder saved by Saul there. And DeSantis will battle in the corner, chipping it up for Edward Lee. Lee will dump it back to center where Steele is pressured at center ice. Steele sends it back in the zone. Negron will send it back to center where Lee will chip it up for Chiarazzi. Chiarazzi trying to go around Steele. Chiarazzi with a shot. Jung fights that off with the left shoulder. And we'll get a stoppage here. 4:28 left to go, and the Academy with a 5-0 lead. Face-off coming to the left of Jung. And Silverstein will chase for the Academy. And we got a little problem with our clock here. We've got 4:18 left to go, not 5 and change as it says on your screen. We'll get that corrected in just a minute. And the Avalanche turn it over there, and Stapert will control on the left wing half wall. Stapert sends it cross ice for Varga. Varga chips it deeper. Teams battling near side corner. Stapert comes off the wall with it. Pressure there by Burkon. Burkon and Stapert battling, and Burkon gets sent to the ice by Stapert. Walking in from the point, centering pass goes through the slot, and the Avalanche, Burkon will come out of the zone. Burkon chips it up for Potter. Potter down the left wing side as Varga chases for the Academy with Steele coming in for support. Turnover there as Varga loses possession of the puck, but it comes right to Steele. To center ice now, shot hit on goal, and Jung fights that off with the left shoulder. Best quality scoring chance of the game so far for the Avalanche. Nice save there by Bennett Jung as the Academy comes back through center. Stapert moving in, he fans on the shot. And the Avalanche will pick up possession of the puck there momentarily, but Ryan Miknich pinches and keeps it in. But it will come back to center now where Barua will send it in deep, and Durasevich will chase for the Academy. Up the left wing side, Miknich's chip off the wall comes right to Garabed, and Garabed will send that deeper for Chiarazzi. Chiarazzi looking for Olsen, and now Garabed in the left wing corner. Garabed hit hard there by Durasevich. Durasevich lowering the boom there on Aiden Garabed as that puck comes to the point, and now the Academy will come out of the zone. 3-on-2 up the right wing side. Trudekadair sends it for the trailer. Oh, shot by Williams there goes high and wide as he faded back toward the half wall and got a blistering shot off, but that just missed the mark. Near side as Durasevich, and Williams controls now. Williams up the right wing side. He's hit there by Lee. And now Negron. Negron avoids the check from Miknich. Garabed coming through center. He had Chiarazzi, but elects to hang on to it. He'll skate to the blue line and dump it in wide of Jung. 2:10 left to go here. We'll get that clock corrected at the next stoppage as the Academy comes up the right-hand side. And that puck will come in on Saul. And Negron will leave it there for Brennan. Brennan sends it up the left wing side. Long outlet pass for Lee. Lee's got a guy in the slot. Nice play there by DeRoche to pick up his man as that was Potter coming in dangerously down the slot. And Charlie DeRoche picked him up nicely as the pass was going to come out of the near side corner. Off the left wing side now is the Academy. This is Steele. Steele coming in over the blue line. Steele looking for his options in the middle. He's got Gavers. He likes to shoot at sharp angle, and Saul steers that high near side. On the Academy right wing wall, that puck is chipped back to center, where Hefferly will chase for the Avalanche. That'll come back into the zone now, and Gorton will receive the outlet pass on the right-hand side at center ice. Gorton skating into the zone. Gorton given all kinds of room as he's finally challenged by Ray. And Gorton will now chip it deeper for Anna. Anna's got Gavers in front. Anna looking for Gavers, that puck behind him, and cleared out of harm's way by the Avalanche defense. And Hefferly will come up the right wing side. He's got a headman for Chiarazzi and that goes too far, and they're going to wave the icing as that went off an Academy player's skate on the headman pass, and back the other way come the Academy. This is Gavers. Gavers cutting in the middle. Gavers moving in. Backhander into the slot, intended for Anna, but nice play by the Avalanche defense there to keep Colin Anna from getting to that puck, as the puck will come near side now for Gavers, and it will come off the wall where Chiarazzi will control for the Avalanche. Chiarazzi moving over the blue line rather. Drop pass there. Gordon knocks his man to the ice, and the Academy will come back through center. This is DeSantis, and we're going to get a stoppage here. And I believe on an offsides call with 20 seconds left here, 19.9, we'll call it 20 to go in the hockey game, and the Academy on top 5-0. As we'll get an offsides call and a face-off just outside the Avalanche zone. DeSantis out there with Rinaldi and Gordon for the final 20. Potter will chip that further for the Avalanche. Near side now, that'll get chipped deeper into the zone, and Negron will chase there for the Avalanche. Rinaldi will pick off the centering pass. Rinaldi sends it in front, goes off a skate, comes right out to DeSantis. He can't find the handle. Now looks like Rinaldi maybe will get to it, but the buzzer will sound. And your final score is SASKS Academy 15 Nationals 5. And the North Jersey Avalanche nothing. So again, your goal scorers: Will Rinaldi got it started for the Academy. Justin Gordon chipped in a goal. Victor Chinekanair added 2. And then Nick DeSantis capped it off for the 5-0 win for the Academy, as the teams shake hands at center ice here. And thanks again for joining us on YouTube this morning. We'll be back with more live SASKS Academy 15 national action this afternoon, when the Academy takes on the Rochester Coalition. And looking in the rink behind us, the Junior Flyers lead the Mid-Fairfield Junior Rangers with 48 seconds left to go. But it looks like Mid-Fairfield is on the power play with their goalie pulled. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Let you know how that turns out this afternoon. We'll be back. Not sure the exact game time, but I believe it's 3:10, 3 o'clock, something like that. We'll be back around that time with the Academy taking on the Rochester Coalition. So once again, thanks for joining us on YouTube. The final score for the final time is your SASKS Academy 15 Nationals 5 and the North Jersey Avalanche nothing. Bennett Jung with the shutout. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a great morning, and we'll see you this afternoon.